Hi.
Hey everybody.
Finally, we are in Valencia and doing a vlog, which we haven't done since just before we left Medellin. And we've been here for almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months?
Yeah, I think we're on our
Yeah.
last month coming up. And we've just been so busy and basically in love with Valencia that we haven't had time to even finish writing a blog because the lifestyle here is very different to what we're used to. Like, Lucas used to go to bed at 6 o'clock, and now he goes to bed at like 8 or 9. We have dinner.
The time is like, it's like get up at 10 a.m. and
Yeah.
then like after that you kind of don't really know what to do. The locals dinner time is like 10 p.m. So
Yeah.
like we just kind of eat when we feel hungry.
Yeah. So
Like-
everything's late. Everything in our schedule has to shift because the boys do hockey, and that doesn't start until like 6:45. And then we do a lot of walking and a lot of commuting via metro, and so it all takes time. And before you know it, you're hungry. You need to get Lucas washed and showered and in bed and things like that. So we just don't have any time, and Dylan works a lot as well. So yeah, very busy, but here in Valencia the weather is so amazing, as you can see. And if you've been following our Facebook and our Instagram, you would have seen many photographs of just gorgeous weather. So yeah, definitely here in Valencia the weather is so gorgeous, like literally gorgeous pretty much every day. We've only had 3 or 4 cloudy and rainy days. So
Like right now it's spring, so like it's not necessarily summer, but when you feel the sun, you can feel it. It's got some heat. So
Yeah.
like
but it's
summertime.
nice.
I mean, it's nice,
Yeah.
yeah, but summertime you're gonna feel some heat.
Quite worried about summertime coming up. You can tell Spain is an arid country because like the paint on buildings are faded, so you know that in summertime the sun must be pretty hot if the paint on the buildings look as they are. But so far we've just been absolutely enjoying it. We started off with a week in Gandia, 45 minutes south of Valencia on the coast, where we got to stay right on the beach, waking up to the sunset coming up the Mediterranean was just amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, I guess that also contributed why there's no blog posts and blogs and things like that, but we're hoping to share a lot more coming up.
Been here for nearly 2 months. What do we like about the place? For me, like the first thing that pops into mind is like getting around. So like the metro is great. I mean, there's plenty of taxis, but like buses and metro alone, like
Yes, very good,
you can
very good
very
services.
easily get around.
Taxi's not too bad,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
like any other Western developed country, everything's more expensive. Yeah, so we don't prefer to take taxis, but we can. It's not terribly expensive, but the buses and metro are much more efficient travel.
And even then, like most of the stuff that we need is usually it's very walkable.
Oh,
So
yes.
like we're maybe 5 minutes to a supermarket and like 10-15 minutes to like a major like mall, and even things like the Oceanographic and like the Arts and Sciences museums, all the big like architecturally made buildings in Valencia are within walking distance. And even then, like you get off a metro stop and you can walk everywhere. So
Yeah.
one day we met a friend here who came over from London and got off at one train stop and did a complete sort of walking tour of
The
all
Valencia city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the old buildings, the historic sites and things like that, which is just great.
All in one day too. And another thing that Valencia has, which is amazing, is it has a 10-kilometer garden across the city, which we live quite near to as well. And so there's just plenty of garden and parks to hang out whenever you get free time. Everyone does their fitness. Well, a lot of people do their fitness in those gardens. And it's just gorgeous. It's just amazing. So as we were saying, with Valencia having like a lot of parks and things like that, there are a lot of things for family life and things for kids as well, like playgrounds, mini playgrounds, like in a lot of the blocks in the neighborhoods.
There's
what
sports
else?
fields like on every block. There's like, really nice areas for kids. There's a lot of things to do and see, so and like repeatable as well, so not just like parks
Yes.
and playgrounds and things like that, but going to things like the Oceanographic, and which
The
is like a
Sciences building.
yeah,
It's amazing.
they have a lot of like changes and things like that happen,
Yes.
so you get to see a lot of variety, and there's just all sorts of things that like change and are updated often, and just new things to see as well.
Yeah. And also Valencia has quite a number of international schools, really good private schools, and I suppose their public schools are really good as well. And we're about to start looking into some of these international schools because we would love to stay here. So we are just checking it out, because as we travel, we always have the mindset of potentially settling down, making a city a base or a country a base for more travel and just to give Lucas a school and things like that. So Valencia is definitely a city that we're looking seriously into.
So after Valencia, we don't really have major plans at this point. We do definitely want to get to like around Spain more. So
Yes.
we're thinking of next weekend doing Barcelona, or possibly even Madrid if we feel like going there. But from what we hear, Barcelona is a little bit more touristy, so
Yes.
a lot more to see. So
Yes.
we've been looking at trains and things like that, getting up there. But after that, in the long term, we're not too sure.
Like always, we can't tell you right now what our plan is because we actually haven't decided. So come May 5th, we know we're in Valencia till May 5th. We actually don't know. We're still thinking about it, looking into our options, seeing how we feel and trying to decide what exactly we are doing. So we've got about a month to figure that out now. Time's flying.
Whatever it is, it's going to involve Europe though, so there's
Yeah.
a lot of places that we want to see in Europe, and just sort of travel around and see if anywhere kind of tickles our fancy for a home base in Europe. So we'll take you on that journey.
Yeah, very exciting, whatever it is, wherever we go, or maybe we will end up staying here, whatever that journey looks like. It's going to be very exciting. We just know that we're not ready to go back home to New Zealand yet. We can't see it in the foreseeable future either. Just enjoying everything so far. So we're just loving it. Yeah. 6 months now actually, just yesterday or 2 days ago, our 6-month anniversary since leaving New Zealand, and it's just so incredible. It's so amazing. It's been like the best 6 months of our life.
Still
really.
not long enough though.
No.
We need more time.